What up, YouTube Live? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This has been a pretty big morning. Today's Tuesday, May 8th, I want to say. Let's double check. May 7th, I'm sorry. Tuesday, May 7th, 2019. And bam, Disney dropped their big announcement today for their upcoming slate all the way to 2021. Holy crap. Um, and also they announced their releases for their Fox movies. Because remember, Disney now owns Fox Movies and Fox TV studios. Um, so I want to share that with you because this is insane. Because I got the press release this morning, and I'm looking all at all these dates, and I'm like, wow, they actually really what's the word I'm looking for here? Really milk Star Wars to the last drop of its juice. So one of them, of course, is big. The big news today is that Disney announces three more Star Wars movies. Uh, it's untitled. They're all untitled, and they will be released on the pre-Christmas weekend every other year, beginning in 2021. So the exact dates are the first new untitled Star Wars movie will arrive December 16, 2022. The second one will arrive December 20th, 2024. And then the third one will arrive December 18th, 2026. So every other year, pre Christmas. Um, man, let's see. What else did they give out here? For this year, New Mutants. We saw the trailer. I want to say about prior to last year, maybe 2 years ago. Teaser trailer for New Mutants, and Fox kept pushing it back, and now Disney also decides, you know what, we're not gonna release it this year, just as it was initially scheduled. New Mutants now will arrive April 3rd, 2020. Wow. uh, it's fascinating because New Mutants has a lot of A-listers, like, including Macy Williams, who is now at the height of her most popularity because her character Arya killed the Night King. And you would think that they would bank on her, current popularity, current buzz, like, oh, let's release it, this year. Everybody wants a piece of Macy Williams, but that's not the case. They really want to push this back all the way to spring 2020, and in a way, that is kind of a slightly smart move business wise because April 3rd, 2020, New Mutants does not have competition for that weekend, as of this point at least. Let's see what else. So Disney will indeed be releasing Fox's Dark Phoenix. The upcoming X-Men Dark Phoenix will be released. The first Fox big movie will be released by Disney on June 7th. The second Fox movie is Stuber, which premiered at South by Southwest in March. My friend Scott, my friends Scott and Ashley of the LAOFCS already got to see that movie. That will be hitting theaters July 12th. And then Fox 2000's The Art of Racing in the Rain has been moved up to August 9th. So those are some of the Fox movies. Speaking of Fox, the other big news is that Disney has decided to not move forward with Gambit movie. Now, remember, Gambit movie is the one that was supposed to star Channing Tatum in the lead role. Um, and last time I heard, the rumor was that Leah Seydoux, the girl from the James Bond movie Spectre, that she was gonna also join in the project. And Gambit is one project that has been quite problematic over the years, in that one director after the next kept leaving the project, kept leaving Gambit mainly because of creative differences. There doesn't seem to be disagreement on the vision for this Gambit movie. Um, the only person that was still gunning for it, Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum even showed up at Comic Con 2 years ago, I believe. I remember this, or maybe 3 years ago. I want to say 3 years ago. It's Hall H, and it was a Fox big panel in Hall H, and they bust out everybody, right? X Men, all their upcoming big Fox movies, and Channing Tatum showed up to promote Gambit, and they have this. I remember they had this big selfie on the panel on the stage in Hall H. Um, so yeah, this man, I feel bad for Channing Tatum, man. Channing Tatum really wanted this. He really wants to play Gambit. Um, I remember Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds, right before Green Lantern movie, um, I read a story that he really begged Fox, like, "Hey, are we gonna move forward with Deadpool or not? Come on, let's make Deadpool." But at that time, Fox wasn't too confident enough about uh, greenlighting this R-rated superhero character. So Ryan Reynolds is like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna go make Green Lantern for now. Green Lantern movie for WB. While you guys make up your mind and decide, I'm gonna do this. So I feel like that's what's happening to Channing Tatum now. Channing Tatum's like, oh man, I can't make my Gambit. But I would not rule out Channing Tatum playing another or a different superhero for another property or maybe DC or whatnot. We'll see. We'll see. But it must this news. He probably feels bummed out about it right now. If I were him, I would, because he's been wanting this forever. Let's see what else here on the news about this. Okay, some other Fox releases. Fox, The Woman in the Window. It'll be released this year, October 4th. Let's see what else Fox. You know what? Let's get the calendar here. There you go. It's more comprehensive for the year 2020, 2019, 2020. Okay, there's a lot of Fox movies in 2020 that Disney will release. Um, Death on the Nile, which is Murder on the Orient Express, a sequel. Let's see. Of course, New Mutants. There's a movie. Oh, Kingsman 3. Kingsman 3 will be released on February 14th, 2020 by Disney. Let's check out the 2021 schedule. So far, Fox wise, Avatar 2, December 17, 2021. Nimona, that's also a Fox property that Disney will release on March 5th to 2021. And bam, in 2022, the slate for 2022 is mostly filled by a bunch of new untitled Marvel and Pixar movies and Disney live action movies. So 2022 will be filled to the brim with, I don't know, I'm guessing that some of these untitled Marvel will include the Eternals, right? Because they announced the Eternals with Angelina Jolie and Kumail Nanjiani. And they announced also Shang-Chi, the Asian Marvel hero. So I'm guessing some of these untitled slots will go to those films. In 2023, they have 2023. They're releasing Avatar 3, and there's a new untitled Disney live action. So yeah, um, the big chunk right now is 2019, 2020, and 2021. And the big news are just mostly those three new Star Wars movies, the cancellation of Gambit, and the fact that New Mutants still cannot see the light of day. Holy crap. Um, so before I go, because I got to interview Omar Chaparro in Burbank today. He's part of the Detective Pikachu movie. Before I head out, uh, I am curious to see whether or not these three movies are the ones that, because remember, Lucasfilm hired the Game of Thrones guys, David Benioff and what's the other guy's name, DB Wise, to develop new Star Wars movies. I'm 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 wondering if that's the I'm wondering if those are the ones that they're handling, uh, or if these three are the ones that Ryan Johnson is giving us. Because remember, Ryan Johnson was supposed to also develop um, new Star Wars movies that will move on from the Skywalker saga, because the Skywalker saga officially ends with this year's um, Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. So I don't know if that still moves forward with Ryan Johnson. I don't know if these three will be the Benioff and Weiss version. That those are some of the good questions, I think. Um, and my reaction to that is also, I know business wise, of course, right? Like Star Wars is still the most popular property on the planet. So business wise, it would not be. I mean, it would be stupid if Disney and Lucasfilm do not continue to produce Star Wars movies or new standalone movies. But at the same time, as a fan, um, especially in anticipation of the upcoming Galaxy's Edge opening in both Walt Disney World and Disneyland, I feel like, man, there's so many Star Wars stuff. I like bombarding us. I remember it took like years from Return of the Jedi to the prequels, and it took years from the prequels to the Force Awakens. So there's that like, you gotta give us the fans some time to kind of marinate our fandom. Like really cherish the movies that currently exist. Um, if you could just like bombarding us one and again after another, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the only one speaking about this. Maybe I'm the only person feeling about this, but I feel like it's just too much brain freeze, man. Um, but hey, again, maybe I'm alone on this. Maybe the rest of you like, bring it on, three more Star Wars movies. Hell yeah. maybe throw in some more standalones as well, or spin-offs as well, in between those three Star Wars movies. Ah, oh well, oh well. And I feel bad for Channing Tatum. I'm suspecting that the next time Channing Tatum does a press junket for whatever his upcoming movies are, that he will be asked that question to react or to respond to the fact that his Gambit movie has been canceled or has been pulled from the release date. Um, yeah, it'll be a good question to ask him. I'm really right now. I'm really curious to hear his reaction, his response to this latest news, and I'm also curious to hear what you think. What do you think about this big epic announcement today? Are you stoked that we're gonna get three more new Star Wars movies? Are you sad that they canceled Gambit and they pushed back New Mutants to another year? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And as always, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Press that like button and ring that bell. And if you can help support me, please do so at patreon.com/Rama Screen. All right. Now I'm gonna head out to Burbank to do some more celebrity interviews. So let's rock this.